Dr. Schroeder, my name is Professor Winkelman. And as you know, because you're watching this, this is top secret information that requires at least a level 5 security. We have to make sure that security is tight in this situation. There's some incredible information that's going to be shared with you here, and well, we don't want it getting into the wrong hands. In fact, let me show you some unique ways of demonstrating exactly what took place this semester. Hang on, here we go.
Okay. Yep, got a little stuck there. Okay. Boy, I'll tell you something. This was a whole lot easier back when it was CRTs and not LCDs with LEDs, if you know what I mean. Well, here we are. Whew, got a lot to show you. So I want to get started. Just first of all, I want to say, take my breath here. Boy, it's been nice to be a part of this class this semester. I've learned so much, and it all starts right here. Remember, level 5, security. So, might as well get started. Here we go. Oh, boy, whew, that was quite a jump. Well, I know so far this all seems pretty amazing, but it's not even close to what you're about to see. I mean, the blog is on the way. Just one more thing, I gotta go Tron here, and I'll show you what we're gonna do in just a second. Give me a minute. All right, here we are in the blog. That's my daughter Leslie and her horse Queen. This is when she was the Caldwell Night Rodeo Queen. I chose to put a lot of family pictures into my blog just to kind of make it a little more personable, a little more enjoyable. I kind of liked it. So anyway, as you know, there were a lot of artifacts that had to go into the blog. And a lot of recent things that I've done just here at the end. Got a couple of pictures here. This is the section that's about me. That's my family on our front porch, the house we used to live in. This was the last house that we all lived in together, in fact. Well, anyway, let's check some things out here as we go through this blog. I want you to know that this wasn't my first experience with the blog. I'd have preferred to take this class first before some of the other classes, but I also wouldn't have liked it if they told me I'd have to wait a semester before taking courses and have to wait when this course was available. Well, up here you can see I've got my semester courses, and I've outlined both courses that I've taken this semester. I chose to separate my blog by each semester. I don't know, I may go back and change that a little bit later. I'm not really sure yet. Before we go any further though, let's take a quick look at the very first artifact that I did for this class. It was kind of a fun thing to do. In fact, I started it way back in January. Here's a picture of my son and my wife. You know, they're in Peru in that shot. They're going back again this summer. Here's my first artifact. What I did is I made a blog for all of my students during the interactive technology class. And starting with the very, very first assignment, I started putting them on the blog. You can see here I have the back of a business card that I gave to them, and it has all of my contact information, the blog address, and a QR code in case they wanted to use that to help them find the blog. I encouraged them to share this with their parents, and I hoped that they would. So as you progress through this, you see that there are many different examples that I've given you in my blog of page shots, screenshots of the blog. But as you scroll down, first you're going to see all of the standards that I felt like this particular assignment or artifact attributed to. But I've got a link, and when you punch that link, right there, you're going to jump straight into the Caldwell High School Interactive Technology blog. We've been working on a site called Career Information Systems right now, and so the top 3 assignments in the blog are from that site. They had to, this assignment right here was about doing a presentation on a particular career that they chose. I've got a video here. This is a commercial about how poor Idaho is in sending kids on to college. We're not very good at it. And then as you scroll down through the blog, you'll see that I have other assignments. There's an assignment that they have to do in Excel, and they have to do a reality check. And in that reality check, they have to create a budget of something that they might live with in their future career. So as they develop that budget, I was encouraging them to use Excel or to use Google Spreadsheet to create that budget in a worksheet so that they could play with it. Their assignment was they had to do a budget and then also had to do a pie chart as well. Some of them weren't fond of that. Here's where they had to do a research paper on 3 different occupations. And well, some of them did really good. The key thing here was they had to do it in MLA format. That was the top priority. Then as you continue to scroll down through this blog, you can see that there were quite a few different assignments that they had to do throughout the semester. And some of them you might even be familiar with, because as I was learning in my 501 class and my 502 class, I was taking some of those things and putting them into this course as well. Although I did know about Prezi before I started taking this course, I've incorporated it into the curriculum for this interactive technology course with my freshmen. In fact, I even put my very first Prezi on there. I made it last summer about putting an air conditioner in my master bedroom. Yeah, it looks an awful lot like a slideshow. All right, let's move on. I also want to show you another artifact. I want to show you my second artifact that I made for this class. And my second artifact was, well, it's kind of cool. It kind of stemmed from the course, the 502 course, and the web design and website for teachers. And then what I did is I took one assignment from that class and decided to make an entire mobile learning experience for my students. So the design of this artifact is that you can completely do it on a telephone, on an iPad, on a Kindle, whatever device you have, it's going to work for you. This is the menu page, and when you jump to the menu page here, you have this section where you can click on 3 different lessons. This lesson is a tour of the inside of a computer. So it starts with the motherboard, and then there are a whole bunch of other different elements and components of a computer that the student can check out. There are even a few video clips and things like that for them to check out. We talk about a CPU. We even talk about output devices like a printer and those kinds of things. Jump back to the menu here, and we'll click on the next. Is kind of a fun thing. It's about photo editing. And so what I did is I encouraged the students to take a picture with their device and then go to these photo editing sites on their device and use that picture to create something new, something fresh. And you can see I got a couple examples here myself. They look pretty good, and they're kind of a little funky looking. I think I look not quite as good with the long hair and the ginger beard. I don't know. I don't think I look that great with that. This is an example of one of the sites that you jump to, and it was really a fun site, kind of made it an old-fashioned looking picture. Let's look at the third element of this lesson, and the third element is similar to the second, only instead of doing something with a picture, you're to create a marketing device, a poster. And so here are 3 sites where you can create a poster. That is my car, Bond, James Bond. Yeah, it's the 1977 Bond, or 97 Bond car, but not the actual one. Mine's actually better. It's white and not that candy blue thing. So anyway, that's what it is. And you can create these posters. This is Jukebox. Jukebox, excellent program for creating posters and all of that. Now these sites do require that you purchase something at the end, but you can still do the design. And I saved those designs by using a print screen and was able to save them. The cool thing about this site is you see it expanding and contracting. I developed it in a fluid template that allows it to be used in any kind of sized window or device. So there you have it. There's my blog. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it, and I know that I did. But I'm going to get Tron out of here and see if I can get myself fixed up to regular size. We'll talk to you later, and hopefully I'll see you in another class.